Oh, there we go. We're live. Alrighty. Cool. Excellent. Alrighty. Excellent. So for those of you joining us online, you are watching live from MYOB's Partner Connect 2014 in Wellington, where it's freezing cold outside and raining, but we're inside and it's nice and warm. The folks here are enjoying a nice lunch, and we're going to have a chat to Ed O'Leary from Abtrac about what Abtrac is and how it fits into business today. Damesh, keep rounding people up. We've got a number of free chairs out here. Not that we really want to highlight that, sorry. We need a fishing rod or something. Maybe actually in the Gold Coast we could get chocolate and put chocolate on their seats and they'll come for the chocolate and stay for the chat. It might melt. All right, excellent. Enough rambling. I'm just going to start talking now. Okay, so I wrote on the signs that Abtrac was a construction solution. Or something that can work in the construction space. But apparently I got that wrong and you corrected me before. So how about I say, hey Ed, in your words, what is Abtrac?
Well, I'll tell you what it is, Kieran. Hello everyone and thanks for listening in. Abtrac is a time-based billing system. So most businesses in New Zealand and Australia do not sell stuff. They make product using their time and expertise. And Abtrac tracks that. In particular, we have focused on the construction industry because their projects go for a very long time and they're high-value items. And the people using the product are also charging at a premium rate. So essentially, it's a time-based billing system for professional services firms of all ilks. So we do indeed have accountants using it, bookkeepers. We have people in the public relations industry, general consultants. But we have focused on the construction industry niche for architects, professional engineers and the like.
So one of the things we talk about here quite a lot is what is the pain point for any given business that you are solving? So what is it what's the trigger when a business says, you know what, I've done it this way on paper, but I really need a tool or a service to do this. What is that trigger for Abtrac that gets people using it?
The main pain point is when they either have a project that goes badly wrong, so they get to a $100,000 fee and they realise they're only halfway through the project but they're up to their fixed quote. Or alternatively they just get sick of managing their spreadsheets which they have littering the office. So every project manager might be running 10 projects in a big architectural practice, for example, and they simply just find they can't control it. The bottom line is they count around and they say that this person's charging $250 an hour, this one's on 120, blah, blah, blah. We should be earning this much per month. Where's all the money going? Why aren't we all driving Bentley turbos? And the reason is that up to 30% of their time leaks out because they're not recovering it, they're not even recording it in some places.
So 30% time leakage across a business. So that's something that obviously Abtrac can help win back for the business, which means they can bill more or just bill correctly for what they're doing. What are the other benefits that Abtrac brings? You know, I know with the integration to MYOB, it removes that double entry and makes it really easy to get data into the accounting platform. What are some of those other benefits and those tangible things that it brings across?
Well, I think the benefit that a lot of people report to me, or they say, is they say, look, you know, I slept easy tonight after I did my month-end billings because A, we didn't write off anywhere near as much as we usually do. And the second thing is, I know that if a client calls next week and say, why are you billing me $35,000, I can show them exactly what I'm invoicing them for, rather than hoping to hell that we can find out where we made that number up from. So it puts a structure into a business and enables them to operate independently of the directors or the founders or whoever else might have originally carried the whole thing on their shoulders.
So it brings me to another point where we were talking over in the back there. And so for those of you in the room, the Abtrac stand is in the back corner over here by the coffee and tea cart. They've got the computer there. Go and have a look at it and check out their brochures and such like. When I was over there talking to you before, you talked about reports, and so we sort of touched on there the ability to pull up and create a report to the customer and tell them exactly what do those reports do and how easy are they to create.
Well, the big thing with, we're in New Zealand now, so I better talk about Kiwis, but also in Australia, is that they're great do-it-yourselfers. But what people find after a while is that they're running all these spreadsheets, and so the reports are built into Abtrac not based on what we dream up, but what literally hundreds of professionals have asked us to put in. So right on, right off, how's this project going? Are we winning or losing? Are we making money? So it's the multiplicity of reports really that sell it, along with the support that we offer.
So it sounds like it's a sort of tool where you've got multiple people putting in, you're managing multiple people across projects and time billing. What's a typical customer look like?
A typical customer will be between 20 and 120 staff. They're all entering their timesheets online into Abtrac. We've got two variants of Abtrac, cloud and desktop. So a typical customer will be a professional services company where they're all entering their time with a smaller number of project managers. But the main thing is they're billing big numbers and they can't afford to muck up those numbers. And so in terms of bookkeeping and things like that, as I said, it just gives everyone so much more confidence in the integrity of the whole business. So we've had clients, if I may carry on, we've had some clients, a client in Brisbane with 12 staff, they've still got 12 staff, they increased their revenue by $1 million in a year. That's profound. Another client in Sydney, an architectural designer, a lovely chap, he increased his billings by 25% within about 3 months of using Abtrac. So it has a profound effect on the business, a significant effect. And it enables people about my age to say, look, the business now has a structure in it. I don't need to be here 24/7 with everything under the thumb because Abtrac's doing it for me.
So a business is picking it up, realizing the returns on it very, very quickly, and potentially much greater than they initially thought. Brings me to another point, and we get asked all the time, what is the price point? So how does your pricing model work when you've got such a variance of different types of customers?
Well, the price point's very easy. We charge a standard fee of $45, and then it's $15 per person up to the first 10 people. $10 per person after that. So basically we say to people, look, if every employee bills an extra 30 seconds a day at their charge-out rate, then you're covering your software. Now that might sound a bit trite, but the reality is they can bill thousands more across the office every month. Literally we're paying for, you know, a couple of $100 a month. It's awesome.
It's one of the things I love about the add-ons is for reasonably small increases like that, you can actually see some really powerful returns, and we're saving time, not just the creating more work. You know, it's the data flow makes it so much simpler and easier. What about support? That's the other big area we get asked about a lot. When things don't go to plan, what have you got for support? Is it phone-based? Is it email-based? Web-based? That sort of thing.
Good question. It's actually one of our big selling points compared to others who may be in the market. Is if you phone Abtrac on our 1-800 number or 0800 in New Zealand, you get to talk to someone who understands the product. You can talk to a programmer. You can talk to a director of the company. It's not 24/7, but it's during working hours, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. in Australia and 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. in New Zealand.
So on that note, you do keep talking about Australia, but you are a Kiwi-based company. So get in and support them. They're a Kiwi-based add-on, and we love that. What have you got for the partners?
We do have some partners already. We offer them a generous commission, if you like, if we're allowed to call it that. They also get to use Abtrac themselves free within their own offices. And we also offer them free training and things, so several $1,000s worth of time and product. To keep them going, keep them happy, and it's in our interest, of course.
Alrighty, well thank you, Ed. As I mentioned, everyone, the Abtrac booth is over in the back corner over there. This video is recorded and will be live online. Well, it's live now because we've got half the team back in the office. Watch it. Hi guys, get back to work. So thank you for joining us. They've got brochures on their website over there in the corner. We will be doing another one of these this afternoon. So the next afternoon break, we will be having a chat again to another, and it's on the notice board over there. And tomorrow all day we'll be running these sessions as well, talking to the add-ons during the day. So come up and tell us what you think. Tell us how we get more people here and what we can change. We'd love to have your feedback. Thanks, everyone. Cool. Thanks.